Copernican Revolution. Scientist involved during the Copernican Revolution. Nicolaus Copernicus. Copernicus was a Renaissance polymath, active as a mathematician, astronomer, and Catholic canon, who formulated a model of the universe that placed the sun rather than Earth at its center. Claudius Ptolemy. He was a mathematician, astronomer, geographer, astrologer, and music theorist, wrote about a dozen scientific treatises. Plato. Plato was an Athenian philosopher during the classical period in ancient Greece, founder of the Platonist school of thought and the Academy. Darwinian Revolution. Scientist involved during the Darwin Revolution. Charles Darwin. He was an English naturalist, geologist, and biologist, best known for his contributions to the science of evolution. Charles Darwin published a book entitled The Origin of Species. The book changed how people approach biology forever and has had fundamental impacts on modern science, religion, and other aspects of society. Freudian Revolution. Max Ernst, founding member of the Surrealist group, and is considered one of the most inventive artists of the 20th century. His paintings, steeped in Freudian metaphors, private mythology, and childhood memories, are regarded today as icons of Surrealist art. The first retrospective to be shown in New York in 30 years. Based on the method of collage, they are built of separate elements that create strange images, combining threat, comedy, and dream. Vox Angelica. Foreboding and memory characterize many of the remarkable paintings created by the artist during his time in the United States from 1941 to 1953. Interpreted today as a manifesto on European art in exile, with its evocation of the life that had to be left behind when artists fled the advance of the war. Information Society. Irving Langmuir, American physical chemist who was awarded the 1932 Nobel Prize for Chemistry for his discoveries and investigations in surface chemistry. He attended schools in Brooklyn and Philadelphia, as well as Paris during his father's 3-year company assignment in Europe. Langmuir's study of gases near hot metal surfaces also led him to investigate thermionic emission. These investigations resulted in theoretical advances in describing the spatial distribution of charge between pair of electrodes and practical improvements to vacuum tubes, as well as the invention of a fast and efficient vacuum pump. For his prize-winning work on surface chemistry as early as 1916-17 with important publications on the absorption, condensation, and evaporation of gas molecules at solid surfaces and on the arrangements of molecules in the surface layers of liquids. David Stewart, archaeologist and epigrapher. The nature of Mayan hieroglyphic writing from the 1980s to the present. His work has studied all aspects of the ancient Maya civilization. Study of Mayan, Aztec and ancient Mesoamerican images and texts. William Saturno, American archaeologist and Mayanist. Significant contributions toward the study of the pre-Columbian Maya civilization. Saturno is best known for his discovery in 2001 of one of the oldest extant murals in the Maya region. Current research interests are New World and Mesoamerican civilizations, landscape archaeology, remote sensing. Kayla Nguyen, postdoctoral research. Co-inventor of the electron microscope pixel array detector. Electron microscopy pixel array detector MBAT. Christine Chung, producer and director. Ensemble of Multidisciplinary Systems and Integrated Omics for NAFLD Emulsion Diagnostic and Therapeutic Discovery. Cardiovascular research for her pioneering approach to create organ-specific blood vessels. Kim Sung-yeon, S. Chemistry, Biological Sciences double major. Finding mechanistic explanations for how various emotional states are assembled and processed in normal brains. Mika Nomoto, molecular biologist. Molecular biology and plant pathology. Research related to the creation of plants that are resistant to both pathogens and pests. The Scientific Revolution and Society. The Middle East, Al-Khwarizmi, the father of algebra, developed the concept of the algorithm in mathematics, which some have called him the grandfather of computer science. The House of Wisdom, the center for the study of sciences including mathematics, astronomy, medicine, chemistry, geography, and astrology. That was Al-Khwarizmi's contributions to the House of Wisdom. Because of his development, the ideas and knowledge of the house expanded at his time. Jim al-Khalili explores Al-Khwarizmi in 9th century. Also underpins the science of flight and the engineering behind the faster car in the world. Khalili is a physicist because of Al-Khwarizmi. Khalili exploring science from the concept of algorithm. From Al-Khwarizmi science, Khalili successful of his science of flight, that was Al-Khwarizmi did in science. The Revolution African Society, Heron of Alexandria, the mathematicians, physics, pneumatic and hydraulic engineering. The metallurgy and toolmaking includes steam engines. Elijah McCoy, the great Afro-American Canadian scientist, was his invention our automobile engine and machines, which we call train, the commonly one of the transportation at that time. Go back to the metallurgy and toolmaking, the most controversial issue and viral now. Because some scientists doubt why does a pyramid of Giza exactly put in the center of the Earth location. If the outer space feet of lived truly from Giza or Giza to the outer space, it's about 299,792,458 miles per second. With the geographic off 29.979 to 458 degrees north. Even NASA doubt that why does a Giza location is a perfect to the aerospace a main center pole. If this just unforeseen circumstances, or intentionally planned, many says that because of presence of alien at this time, that's why the Giza was built. Some archaeologists discovered some details in Giza pyramids, many figures that shows how Giza made. For now the investigation of Giza was unfortunately closed cause their government wanted to preserve and protect the beauty of Giza. At this point the influence of Giza was a big invention was built at the age of time that technologies are not well at this time. The metallurgy and toolmaking about Giza is the great contributions in science until now NASA and scientists can't explain what exactly was Giza built. The information about Giza will be inspiration to us to develop and extend our research, especially about the aerospace because of aerospace are well able so neutral humans are generated.